class today, please log in to these items: your Symbaloo website, your Weebly webpage, and live text. You don't have to log into the PBWorks class website. I'll have that up and available for you to just look at my screen. I don't think you'll need it today. Sign-in sheet's going around. When it reaches the back of the room, Richard, would you please bring it up here to Todd? Thank you. So it's time to begin. I ask you to get ready for class today by logging into your Symbaloo. You're going to need your Symbaloo website address, your Weebly website address. You're going to be using live text. So if you did not already get logged into those, please do so. Sign-in sheet is making it around the room. If you would just maybe multitask a little while you're getting those things opened up. If you could look at my screen, I've updated our class website so that you don't have to scroll down several weeks to find what's happening this week. So all of the information from our previous weeks, along with the links and that sort of thing, has moved to the bottom of the screen. And you can scroll down to see week 1 through last week, and I'll start moving the past week's work to the bottom of the screen every week. So if you just scroll down, you can see what we did for weeks 1 through 6. The info is still there if you should need to go back and look at that for any reason. What we're doing today is to take all of our assignments so far and add those into live text. It's going to be all verbal directions, so you need to pay real close attention. I'm not giving you a written set of directions on this. Anyone that's absent will need to watch the video to see what to do. I had mentioned that we would be doing this and that you should try to have all of your assignments finished by class time today. However, if you do not have those finished, that's okay, because it's not due until 1 week from today, on Monday, October the 5th at midnight. For the Tuesday class, it's not due until Tuesday, October the 6th at midnight. Now, I'm asking that you, as the Monday class, to not submit your work today, because there's something in live text that we are going to use during class on Wednesday. And then after we do that in class, you'll be able to just go ahead and submit everything if you have it all finished. On Wednesday, we'll have 3 presentations. And what we're going to use in live text is dealing with the video training manual, which is a fairly new feature in live text. It's been available, I think, since January. I tried to use it with a class last semester in the spring, and it was still a little bit glitchy. And so I want us to sort of do a little trial run and see if we can make that work. If it doesn't, then that's no big deal. After we finish using that portfolio, and you'll see what I mean better in a minute, but after we finish using that portfolio for our trial run on Wednesday, then you can go ahead and submit your work early. However, it's not due until Monday the 5th. If you submit it early, it's possible that I'll start grading these early. So don't send it to me until you want me to grade it. Okay? So I've got the final due dates here, which is something you're not used to seeing because this is our first major due date. These are the grades that will be assigned to each of these items. I have recorded the pre-assessment Google form and given all of you 5 points if you have participated. But there are some of you that have still not participated in that. So if you're interested in earning that 5 points, you still have until Monday, October 5th at midnight to take that survey, to take that form. The information is on this website, scroll down on the screen to find it. If you've already submitted it, I've got your 5 points recorded. Okay, so now that's kind of an overview of what we're doing for the week. I want us to look at what we need to do to prepare. I'm calling this the midterm portfolio because everything we've done so far will go into this portfolio. This is like an electronic version of you taking, let's say, a small 3-ring binder and putting all of your work in that 3-ring binder and then handing that 3-ring binder to me. You're just doing this electronically. Within that 3-ring binder, you would probably have a divider for each section, and you'd put your work in those sections. That's basically kind of what we're doing here today. Now, on your screen, you should see something that says Midterm Portfolio and a red Begin Assignment button. Raise your hand if you're not seeing that. Okay, so in addition to submitting your work today, you're also sort of getting a lesson in how to use live text. And it's going to be totally verbal directions. It's not going to be written down. So you need to pay close attention. Click along with me and you should be okay. If you get behind, you can always go back and watch the video. I'll have the video available on our Class PB Works website. So if you would, everybody click Begin Assignment. And then I want to just point out a couple of things. In red, you see assignment not submitted. It's not due for 7 days. Step 1 of 3 are the details. You're going to submit your Weebly and Symbaloo in this portfolio. Inside your Weebly, you're also going to have your back to school video, your open house night presentation, and your newsletter. Remember, your newsletter can be a theme other than back to school. I said, by now you may be getting tired of the back to school theme, and you could do fall, or you could do Halloween, or something like that. Anything that's a fall semester event will be fine with me. All of this is due by midnight on the 5th. Any revisions that you should make, for example, if you update your Symbaloo on Wednesday because you see 3 presentations during class and you see an idea that you want to add a tile for, I will be able to see those updates automatically. You don't have to go into live text and change anything, okay? You may change it on your Symbaloo website, but I'll automatically get the update. Now, any revisions that you make, you need to make by the due date if you want credit for them. Symbaloo is probably the exception because you're adding to it. It's an ongoing process. Here you got a rubric that's a checklist for the Symbaloo website, a checklist for the Weebly website, a checklist for the video, a checklist for your newsletter, a checklist for your presentation for open house. Those of you that have presented your individual presentation, your grade will not be included in midterm grades because other people haven't presented theirs yet. So yours won't be included. So if you want to see how these things are going to be graded, they're the same thing that I've emailed to you. Last week I emailed you links to these, and you should have that. Step 2 of 3, you have an instructor provided template. If you don't click on this, begin using template, you aren't going to have a place to put anything. And I experienced this a lot of times. I've already experienced this with some of you in the Friday class, where you just didn't know what to do because you haven't been attending class mainly. So if you'll click begin using template, that's going to create a template that looks similar to this. You've got 3 sections. The first section is for the Symbaloo. The second is for Weebly, which also is hosting your back to school project. And then the third section is the one we're going to use on Wednesday. So you won't use this optional live text video training manual trial run until Wednesday. And this is for an activity that we're doing during class. It is not graded. It is not going to be graded. Your video is going to be here on your Weebly website, and I'll have access to it there. So if this trial run doesn't work, then we're okay. If it works, that's icing on the cake, okay? But it's not graded. Okay, so let's look at the directions for Symbaloo first. We'll just start with Symbaloo. If you've already got your Symbaloo open, that will save you a lot of time. So, directions are to copy and paste the URL for your Symbaloo page here. Now, in order to copy and paste it there, you're going to have to do one more step in just a minute, and I'll show you what that is. You must follow the directions to make this a live link, or I will not be able to access this. This is a little different. It's not a copy and paste thing like you can do in a Word document. You're going to click on, let's just all go ahead and click on the edit button that's beside Symbaloo. Not edit title, edit, over here on the right hand side. Now, you still see the directions. They're highlighted in yellow. I'm going to start right here. It says click on the link icon above that looks like a chain link. So it looks almost like